Hey, this is Al McGee with your entertainment ticket at www.yeticket.com. Well, the film I'm going to talk about right now is called David Crosby, Remember My Name. You know, it's actually taken from one of his first albums that he did in the 70s. You know, it was a solo album and a very good album. But, you know, how many superstars, talented people that you read about or that you knew were assholes? Well, this is what David Crosby was talking about, how he was a big asshole to his girlfriends, his mates, his music mates, and other people around him. In fact, in this documentary, David Crosby is telling the story himself. But also, you do have some of his band members, ex-band members also talking about him too. You know, like Graham Nash, Stephen Stills, Neil Young, you know, people like that. And a couple of girlfriends too talk about how David Crosby was an asshole. But this is one of the best documentaries of a human being who was in the business that I truly enjoyed and very entertaining. Now, I listened to his music when I was young, and I followed his career, but I kept hearing a lot of the bad things about him, the drug addiction, going to jail, and things like that. But I still listened to his music. I still bought his music at the time. And today, almost 80 years old, you know, he's still playing music and creating music and going around the country performing. And you know what? He still sounds good at close to the age of 80. I will admit that that's really tremendously very well done. Now, this is directed by A.J. Eaton, and he did ask some very good questions to David Crosby. In fact, David was really very open to talk about whatever he asked and talk about what he did do and also what he is doing now. You know, again, David talked about a lot of his relationships with friends and former girlfriends, things like that. But he also talked about how he wanted to change America through his music. And I will admit, I think some people did listen to his music and really, change themselves while they try to change the nation. You know, one of the first groups that he was with was the Byrds. But he got fired from the Byrds because, you know, he started talking about a whole lot of things on stage and made the Byrds very uncomfortable that they let him go. But that was very good for him. You know how it is. When one door shuts, there's another one that opens. Then that's when he met his boys Graham Nash and got together with Stephen Stills and the rest of them. Now, he did a song that I also was about upset about the incident that he and his bandmates did a song about. And that song was For Dead in Ohio. Man, I tell you, he talked about how he put that together and how he wanted to put that out immediately. And if you remember that time, you will say, wow, he really did a great thing with that. You know, he talks about his girlfriends too, how, you know, he got them addicted to drugs, and also talked about, you know, the things that he did. But I will admit, this is a very honest documentary, and I really enjoyed it. You know, again, because you stepped into his world. He took you to some homes he used to live in. He took you to some areas that he used to hang out. You know, he driving around in a car and going on a plane and going different places. I really enjoyed that. That was very, very good. Hey, David Crosby, remember my name? This documentary, I got to get this 3.5 palm trees out of 4. 3.5 palm trees for me because I was entertained. I really enjoyed David Crosby, and he was telling a story himself, but with some other people too. But you would say, hey, David, you still alive and you still making great music, because that's all I really want from him, great music. Hey, thank you for watching my review. I'm Al McGee. I really appreciate it.
You are watching YETicket.com with Al McGee, movie reviews and interviews. This is YETicket.com, YETicket.com, your entertainment ticket.
We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. YETicket.com. We are your entertainment ticket, that's right.